Albanese is known in the industry as the gold standard of candy manufacturing. What we're known for and our claim to fame is that we reinvented gummy bears.
Albanese Confectionery is large enough that we can service over 41 different countries, and the amount of ingredients that we bring in would be like a herd of elephants arriving at our facility every single day. In 1983, my parents started Albanese. We're Italians, and so we were bricklayers in Chicago, and in the wintertime that meant that there was no food, no work. He knew he needed to do something different, so looked to our heritage and said Italians are known for making great food, so he decided to open a candy store.
Growing up, it was very entrepreneurial, and entrepreneurial families, it's like you have to earn everything, really. We said, hey Dad, we really want some, we really need new bikes, we all need new bikes, and he said, great. He came home with a pallet, I'm not even kidding you, a pallet of chocolate bars.
So in order for us to buy bicycles, we had to sell candy bars at Walmart.
And for every dollar that we sold that candy bar for, we actually had to take 60 cents and pay the manufacturer back for the candy bar. And we would set up in front of retail stores that would allow us to, and we would sell the candy there, and we were able to all buy our first bikes. He sat us all down and he said, are you going to commit to taking this business over, or I can position it to sell?
And so when my sisters and I sat down to really talk about what that meant, that if the three of us were going to carry this on together, how that would affect our relationship and impact us, we were without a doubt all 100% committed to continuing on this legacy that him and my mom made.
Scott and his daughters took a very thoughtful and intentional approach to anticipating what could go wrong and how to be prepared for it, such as the rule book that they put together.
My dad sat us down and he said, listen, we need to look at any problem that could potentially happen in the next 20 years. And after we created that list, we sat down and we said, let's solve for every problem that we just listed down here.
None of us were married, some were in serious relationships, and he knew that really the spouses and families of the spouses could be a factor. Some of the ground rules were around whether or not in-laws could work in the business or not be able to work in the business. Our own children, how they would be able to come into the business. So one of our rules is if my son decides to work here, he cannot work for me.
The co-presidency really allows us to have laser focus on the different areas. As we're a really fast growing business, you need that time and attention. It allows us to perfect each area. And for us, it works really well because we have three people who are on the same page, who want the same things of the business, who want the same things out of their life.
Now in Scott's case, he planned early, he prepared his daughters, he gave them the options to make the decision around what they wanted to do, and then he took a step back to let them blossom.
I think that the 8 years that my dad gave us in training was vital to us becoming really successful co-presidents over the last 3 years and then well into the future. That really helped us through this succession planning because it allowed us to understand what questions we did need to ask, how we were going to come to the answers, and be able to make those decisions by ourselves.
I really feel that the future is bright at Albanese. My hope and wish would be that it can go to the next generation and generations after that.
Doing this with my sisters has just made all the difference. We just love what we're doing, we love who we're doing it for, and it's just, we love who we're doing it with. What is better in your life than being able to achieve that?